Well, an encounter is on between terrorists and security forces in Bandipora area of North Kashmir, in which the Lashkar-e-Tayyiba's top commander for Jammu and Kashmir is believed to be trapped. So that's the photograph of Abu Qasim. He is heading the Lashkar-e-Tayyiba for Jammu and Kashmir at the moment. And top sources tell India Today that Abu Qasim, the Pakistani terror group's operational chief for the Wali, is one of the terrorists holed up in a house as part of this ongoing encounter in Bandipora. Abu Qasim is responsible for a series of strikes in the state over the last few years and has proved to be elusive. Now, getting him alive would be the biggest terror catch in years, because unlike Lashkar foot soldier Mohammad Nawed, who India managed to nab alive earlier this year, Abu Qasim is an operational commander known to have deep connections with the Pakistani ISI and establishment. Joining me on the phone line is Shuja ul Haq with more details. Shuja, take us through how the encounter is playing out at the moment.
Well, this entire operation began when there was a specific input that the Special Operations Group of J&K Police had about presence of the top Lashkar commander and his men in that area. Sources are suggesting that that's why a team was sent from Srinagar to the place. And at the moment the team reached there, they were fired upon from the suspected militants. One sub-inspector of the Special Operations Group was critically injured. He's in fact a very important person in terms of the counterinsurgency operations that the SOG carries out.
Right.
He's been flown back to Srinagar and is being treated. But so far what we are learning is that the police and the army has sent reinforcements there, and they are cordoning the entire place. They're carrying out the searches. Not very clear whether the militants are still there or whether they have managed to escape from that spot. That is something which we'll have to get an official confirmation so far. But the reports from the ground suggest that there is no gunfire that is going on. The cordon has been set up, reinforcements have been brought in, but the gunfire, so to speak, is not happening at this point of time. We'll only be able to...
Okay, Shuja, if that is the case, where the militants have actually managed to escape, then that would also be perhaps a terrible loss for the police and the army, because Abu Qasim would have been a great catch in case if he has managed to escape.
Well, that's right. And, it's not the first time that Abu Qasim has done this. He's in several places. He's been, sort of elusive in terms of his presence and has definitely been a very, very important figure in terms of the operations that the Lashkar-e-Tayyiba carries out. We are only learning this from the sources that there was a possibility of his presence there, but so far, officially they haven't confirmed anything. Even this is not being confirmed whether there is an escape that has happened already.
Okay.
But yes, factually there is an operation going on. Only combing and searches are taking place as we speak.
Okay, so looks like perhaps it's going to be wrapped up, the encounter there in Bandipora, as Shuja ul Haq is informing us, but no confirmation there really if Abu Qasim was indeed holed up in one of the houses or not, and if the militants there who were a part of that encounter operation in fact have managed to escape. But as Shuja was saying, that at least no gunfire can be heard for the last few minutes now, and perhaps some combing operations now on.